Hey, what's going on, guys? Dino Gomez here, and in this video right now, I'm going to walk you through A to Z how to set up your first ever Facebook ad campaign. All right, we're going to show you everything, the ad copy, the targeting, business manager, you name it. We're going to give you templates, cheat sheets, and all the free tools that you need to crush Facebook ads. Let's get this party started. Alright guys, so what we're going to do right now in this video is walk you through A to Z how to build Facebook ads just like this one here for a solar installation company. Did very well in this campaign. You can see 123 comments, 33 shares, a lot of social visibility on this campaign. We're going to show you guys how to do that, how to set up Facebook ads. We're going to show you the best niches to go after, the targeting. We're going to give you guys the ad copy to use. Literally going to hold you your hand and walk you through so you can set up profitable Facebook ad campaigns, start crushing it. I'm going to show you guys inside our ads manager account for all different sorts of businesses. Here's one. You can see 1,008 leads for $4.79 each. You can see the date up here. It runs into 2019. So this is super fresh, super hot. We're going to show you guys and break down everything. Now, what I also want to show you guys that's really cool is I want to start off with the best niches to work in. So we're over here on Forbes. All right. And this is a really interesting statistic. Approximately 543,000 new businesses get started every single month. Over 500,000 new businesses get started every single month. Guys, this is why we love doing Facebook ads for local businesses, is because there are millions of them and 500,000 new businesses get started every single month. They need help getting more leads and more customers. That's where we come in with our Facebook ad management, right? And these local businesses, guys, they pay us really, really well. All right, so I'm not going to talk about myself a lot, guys. I could do that for a long time. That's boring. I just want to show you guys this. These are all different students who sat through this training, in a training very similar to this one, and are just crushing it with Facebook ads now. People are making $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $40,000 a month. We have a couple guys doing over $100,000 a month, and you'll see these testimonials. They go on forever. Like, I can scroll through this page and go through this forever, guys. I'll let you guys check out that page at your own time, but I'm just going to show you guys the stuff I'm about to teach you is really powerful. I'm happy to show you guys how to do it step by step, 100% for free. Nothing to sell or offer. Just want to show you guys this stuff absolutely works. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go over to this. I'm sorry. I'm going to go right on over to this, guys. And what this is this I want to give you guys for free because this is really important here. What this is the Facebook Ads Starter Guide. All right, and it's just going to walk you through step by step how to set up Facebook ads for the first time, even if you have no experience. All right, and how to start crushing it. And so we have all the steps here walking us through how to do it. And there's we have screenshots and all this cool stuff. We're going to show you all the tools that we use to run Facebook ads. They're all free as well. All right, so we're going to show you all this cool stuff. All right, so the very first thing we need to do when we want to run Facebook ads, especially for local businesses, for clients who are happy to pay us to do so, is we need to create what's called a business manager account. Okay, so a business manager account, guys, is essentially this right here. All right, so what happens is when you're creating a Facebook advertising agency, you need to create what's called a Facebook Business Manager account. All right, and what Business Manager does is it allows you to manage several different client Facebook accounts. All right, now this isn't their personal login to their Facebook page. This is their advertising account. So for example here, I'm going to take my squiggly here and map this out for you guys. But this is going to be our Facebook Business Manager account. And this is going to be client number 1, client number 2, client number 3, and client number 4, right? And the reason Facebook Business Manager is so important is it gives us one central login. All right, think of it as one dashboard, and now we can manage 4 different clients from one dashboard. All right, and that's what we want to do because we don't want to ask our clients for their login to their personal page. All right, so step 1, guys, is we need to set you up with this. We want to set you up with a Facebook Business Manager account. All right, and so that way you can start managing client accounts as well. All right, it's also, this is a little bit newer, but Facebook is now requiring everybody to have a business manager account. So we have to do this anyways. It is step 1. All right, so what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to head on over to, let's see, it's going to be one of these. You're going to just head on over to business.facebook.com. All right, business.facebook.com. We'll have this in the starter guide for you, the Facebook Ads starter guide, so that you guys don't have to remember this. But you're going to go over to this, and your screen's going to look a little bit different than mine, but there's going to be a button right here, and Facebook's going to ask you to set up your business manager account. They're going to ask for your name and your phone number and some information, and you're just going to follow those simple steps, and that's it. When you're done, you're just going to click on Business Settings. All right, and now your business manager account is set up. All right, so that was step 1. All right, so if we look at our cheat sheet, step 1 is create our business manager account. All right, step 2 is just get access to your client's account. Okay, so let me show you how to get access to a client account. I'll also show you how to create your own advertising account otherwise. All right, so when we're in here, this is inside Business Manager. We have a lot of clients. I run an agency, been doing Facebook ads for 5 years now, quite a long time. So we have a lot of clients and stuff. This will be empty for you. Okay, now don't let all of the craziness, scare you. I'll walk you through exactly what to do. Feel free to pause and rewind and rewatch this video if I'm going a little fast. But the first thing you're gonna do, guys, on the left-hand side is click on Pages. Okay. And this is going to take you to all of your Facebook fan pages that you manage or have been given permission to manage. All right, now this will be empty for you. So right here at the top it says Add. So you're just going to click on Add, and then you're going to have options here. So if you want to run Facebook ads for yourself, you need to have a Facebook fan page. Okay, so if you don't have your fan page set up yet, you use the bottom step, create a new page. This is to create yourself a new Facebook business page. All right, if you are requesting access to a client's page, you're going to click on Request Access to your client's page. All right, that sends a notification to your client, and they have to click Approve, and then you would have access to their Facebook page. Okay, so that's step 1. Now that we have our Facebook page, we need to connect an advertising account to it. All right, so on the left-hand side, and even if you don't understand it, guys, just do these steps, because this is the toughest part of Facebook ads, is setting this up. Once we have this set, we're going to get into how much fun it is to create ads, and I'm going to give you guys all the tips and strategies and cool stuff. All right, so we have our Facebook page. Now we're just going to click on Add Accounts. Stands for advertising accounts. And now we're going to want to add an advertising account. All right. So we're going to click on Add at the top, and it's going to be the exact same thing. If you have never run Facebook ads before and you want to run Facebook ads for yourself and for your own agency, your own business, at the bottom you would click on Create an Ad Account, and Facebook will walk you through the steps of how to do so. If you're working with a client, you're going to click on Request Access to an Ad Account. All right, so when I click on that, it's going to ask me to type in the Facebook ad account ID. So all you would do is ask your client, hey, what's your Facebook ad account ID? It's going to be a long string of numbers, and you would just type that string of numbers in here and push confirm. All right. And when you do that, your client's going to get a notification and that says, hey, Dino wants to manage your advertising account. Do you approve of this? Your client's just going to click yes. All right. So those are the steps there, guys. And once you have an ad account, all right, I'll just click on this one here. Once you have an ad account, all you have to do is you would click on your ad account. I just clicked on this client here, and you click on Add People. All right, and then you're just going to add in yourself. All right, that's always seemed weird to me. You just do it. You just add in yourself. All right, because that's basically it, guys. You just add in yourself. So you would, again, you'd click Add People. Your name would pop up as an option of the individual who gets to control this. You're the individual who's going to be running these ads. Okay. So there'll be more information on that, guys, in the cheat sheet, and that will walk you through those steps with screenshots. Okay. Just wanted to walk you through it on video, but use the starter guide, the Facebook ad starter guide, you can download beneath this video for free, and it'll walk you through that part. Okay, now that's the most boring stuff about Facebook ads. All right, now let's start getting into the fun stuff, the tricky stuff, the cool stuff, how we get leads, all this stuff, right? So step 3, get access to your client's email list. All right, so the reason we want access to our client's email list is it gives us a lot of data. It allows us to do a lot of cool things. All right, so let me show you why we want access to our client's email account. All right, so Facebook does something to help its advertisers get results. All right, and this is why I love Facebook. It is doing everything it can to make Facebook ads really, really easy for you. All right, and so what we want to do is just ask our client for their emails. Okay, so I'm just gonna write that out here. I'm gonna ask our client, hey, and our client might be like let's just say, yeah, it's a solar installation company. We'd say, hey, can we have a list of emails of all your prospects or all of your customers? And the client will say, sure. Well, this is what happens. We're gonna upload this email list to Facebook advertising ads manager. All right. And when we upload this email list, maybe it's 1,000 emails, Facebook is going to do this. They're going to cross-reference this email list. So there might be 1,000 people in this email list of people that have installed solar on their house. Facebook is going to start looking at these email addresses and matching it to people on the network. All right. And the reason that's powerful is what Facebook is doing is it's gathering all the similarities of people who have installed solar on their house. It's going to find these people on Facebook, and then if we choose, we can create what's called a lookalike audience. All right, a lookalike audience might be when Facebook is going to go find more people that are likely to install solar on their house. All right, because what Facebook does, it's looking at these 1,000 emails and it goes, huh, interesting. All 1,000 of these people happen to be married. They happen to be between the ages of 35 and 50, and they're all homeowners. So Facebook's going to do that correlation behind the scene. And when we say to Facebook, hey, we want a lookalike audience. All right, we tell Facebook, we want a lookalike audience. We want more people that are likely to be solar customers. That's when Facebook's going to go out there onto their massive network, and they're going to find more people that are homeowners, married, and likely to install solar. And that's going to make it really easy for us to then advertise to those lookalikes, right? Those people also likely to get solar. All right, and that's why we're going to end up with such great results. All right, so that is, guys, step 3 is we're just going to ask for our clients like email list. And if they don't have one, no problem. We'll show you the workaround. If they do have one, it's a major cheat code, right? Because now, like we say in step 4, we can create a lookalike audience. All right, and this audience is going to consist of people likely to be interested in the same products and services. All right, really, really, really powerful. Okay, so let's hop into Ads Manager now, guys, and break this down for you in detail. I'm going to go into my own ad account. All right, and so when you first start getting started, guys, this can be for your own campaign or for a client campaign. What you want to do is you just want to make sure you have the Facebook pixel installed on your website. Okay, if you're doing ads for yourself, have the Facebook pixel installed on your website. If you're doing ads for your client, you want to make sure one of the first things you do is install the Facebook pixel on their website. All right, so when we're inside Ads Manager, we're going to click up here. And whenever we click up here, guys, this we call the hamburger because it looks like a hamburger. So just click on the hamburger when you never know what to do, and you're going to have all these options. All right, most of them you won't need until you get really advanced. But the one you want to click on is pixels right here. Okay, so we're just going to click on pixels. And what we're aiming to do, and in case you're unfamiliar with what a Facebook pixel is, Facebook pixel is like Google Analytics. It's tracking. All right, we have to have the Facebook pixel installed on our website, and that way Facebook can track the results of our campaign. All right, and so it's really, really important for us to have the Facebook pixel set up like immediately, because without it, we have no tracking. Okay. All right, so when you click on pixels, this is going to be blank for you. I have a lot of data because we already have our pixel installed. But you're basically going to look for this thing that just says setup. All right, and you're going to click on install new pixel. All right, so setup or install new pixel, it's going to be right in front of you there. And that's what we want to do. We want to get this tracking on our website, right? And that's going to give us a lot of data and a lot of cool things that we can use in our ad campaign. All right, so you're going to click on manually install pixel code yourself. All right, so click on that bad boy. And then right down here, this looks crazy, like gibberish, like alien language and stuff. If you're not a coder, I get it. It looks crazy to me too. But this section here, this is what you want to do. It'll light up blue and it just says copy to clipboard. So you just want to click on it so that it's copied. All right, and now we're going to paste this into our WordPress website, our Wix website, our Shopify store. If you're using ClickFunnels or a landing page, you would go ahead and just add it right in there. And there's a lot of different ways to install this simply, guys. It goes into what's called the header tag. If you're familiar with that, there'll be details, guys, in our starter guide of how to add this to a WordPress website, how to add this to ClickFunnels. All right, so just know that that will be in the starter guide for you. All right, but we're going to take that and we're going to add it onto our website. And now we have tracking in place. All right, so that's really important. All right, so that was step 5. All right, so step 6 is let's talk about targeting, right? Because we're getting ready to launch our Facebook ads and we need to, obviously we're going to run ads and we just want to run Facebook ads to the right people that are interested in our products and services. All right, so step 6 is we need to research the best targeting options for our clients, okay? And there's a free tool we can use called the Audience Insights tool, all right? So we want to use that free tool, and then we also just want to ask our client, like if they're a hair salon, like what's the average age of your customer? What gender are they? What interests are they in? What pain points do they feel? Why do they come to you? Do they come to you to feel more confident, to lose weight, what is it that you help them with? You really want to understand this audience. But we can use a free tool called the Audience Insights tool to research who we should be targeting. So I'm just going to bounce over to Google and type in Audience Insights tool, and it is going to pop up as one of the first options for us to use. All right, so I'm going to walk you guys through how the Audience Insights tool works. So you want to select everyone on Facebook, and now Facebook's going to give us like different data, or it's going to give us all different types of data based on our inputs. All right, so you can choose your country if you're targeting in a specific country, and then you can start with different interests. All right, so for example, I can do something like if I'm doing ads for a solar installation company, I can do solar energy. And if I click on solar energy, these are people on Facebook that like solar energy. Now what Facebook's going to do is it's going to tell us all these interesting statistics about people that like solar energy. So in general, 58% of that total population that likes solar energy is men. All right, so it's a pretty close ratio, 42% women. All right, we can scroll down and it's going to tell us their relationship status. So the people that like solar energy, most of them are married. That makes sense. When you're a little bit older, you get married, you own a house, you want to save on your electricity bill, and now you're interested in solar energy, right? So Facebook's breaking down all these cool correlations for us so that when we launch our ads, we know we should probably target people that are married, right? And a little bit older. They can, they're more likely to be homeowners at that point, and they would be more likely to be interested in solar rather than like a 22-year-old kid who's just in debt from college and is renting, right? So it's really interesting how you can use this tool to get all this different data. All right, we can come to the top and we can click on page likes, and it's going to show us people that are interested in solar energy also normally like these other types of pages, okay? And sometimes there's really strong correlations here. All right, so let me do another example really quickly. I'm going to do microblading. All right, now microblading is kind of trending right now. It's where you get kind of semi-permanent tattoos for your eyebrows. All right, and the women generally love it because, for example, my fiance draws on her eyebrows almost every single day. It takes a lot of time. Now ladies are doing semi-permanent tattoos so that their eyebrows always look good, whether they're sleeping or just got done out of the shower, like their eyebrows are on and ready to go. Now, when we do something like microblading, let's take a look at like what Facebook is saying who we should target if we have a microblading client. So if you have a microblading salon as a client, it's a great niche to be in, by the way. Look, Facebook is saying you should probably target women. That 97% of the population that likes microblading is women, and that makes sense. It's a beauty product. You know, not many guys do the thing there. And it's telling us relationship status and some other things like that. But this is very obvious now, right? Because when we launch our Facebook ads for a microblading salon, we know from the get-go, just target women, right? We're not going to waste money targeting men. So this is how we get insight before we launch our ads. All right, we can click on page likes, and it's going to show us people that like microblading normally like this brand called Ultra Beauty, and they like these clothing stores, and they like these apps. It's telling us all these things about people that like microblading like this. So when we're launching ads for a microblading salon, we're going to target women who probably have an interest in beauty products like Ultra Beauty, and who might also like the clothing brand Fashion Nova. All right, and that way we're going to go after not just all the women, but the women who are really likely to be into microblading as well. So this is what Facebook is kind of telling us. They like Bath and Body Works. They're giving us insights, and that's why it's called the Audience Insights tool. All right, again, guys, this is a free tool to use. Really cool. You can spend a lot of time in there. We have a link to it in the starter guide for you, so you don't have to remember how to get there. All right, so now we're getting close, guys, to the cool part, to the fun part. Wait for it. It's going to get crazy. So now we know who to target, all right, for our particular campaign, and we understand like how we're going to launch this and everything. So step 7, before we set up our Facebook ads, is we need to have an irresistible offer. All right, now an irresistible offer is crucial for Facebook ads, guys, because Facebook ads are interruption-based marketing. All right, people are on Facebook to hang out, normally because they're bored and just trying to kill time, or they have a horrible addiction, which is sadly enough the truth. But they're on Facebook to connect with friends and family, okay? So if we're going to interrupt their social hour, we need to interrupt them with a good reason, right? So we need to have, that's why you see so many discount offers on Facebook, like save 50%, get 10% off, yada, yada, yada. It's the foot in the door offer. It's how you grab people's attention, because people will leave Facebook and click on your ad if it's a good enough offer, okay? So how do we create an irresistible offer? Well, let me go over to my handy dandy whiteboard here, and I will break down, guys, the irresistible offer for you. So, all right, so to make a great irresistible offer, guys, we just need to stack the value. All right, so remember that, stack the value. All right, and an easy way to stack the value is by adding in a freebie of sorts, okay? So for example, let's just say you land a kickboxing studio as a client. All right, now kickboxing studio, they normally offer like a 7-day pass, a 7-day free pass. All right, so I'm gonna put that here, 7-day free pass. Now that's like with Facebook ads, that'll do decent. You'll get leads with it, and it'll do okay. But the thing is everybody's heard that offer before. It's not that sexy. It's not that exciting. All right, so how do we turn an average offer into something incredible? We stack the value, and the easiest way to stack the value is by adding on board to a current offer a freebie of sorts. Okay, so what can we add to a 7-day free pass? Well, we can change the offer and say, hey, if you sign up to a year membership, we'll give you a free gym bag. All right, and now in our Facebook ad, we can say free gym bag when you join XYZ Fitness. All right, and that becomes a really powerful advertisement, because when people are scrolling on Facebook, right, and they see that special phrase free, all right, they stop and they go, what can I get for free? What is being offered for free? If they're considering joining a gym, right, and they know they need to lose weight, they're like, huh, now I don't even have to buy a gym bag. I might as well just sign up with these guys, like they're offering the gym bag. All right, now that's a crazy example I just came up with on the top of my head right there. Maybe it's going to be better than a free gym bag. Maybe it's going to include free access to the fitness classes, because sometimes you have to pay additional to have access to the fitness classes, right? Or it's going to include free tanning with it, right? but you want to stack the value like that, and it makes you stand out and your offer become really cool, something that market hasn't seen before. It's a pattern interrupt, and now you're going to capture people's attention with your Facebook ad, and you're going to get a bunch of leads. They're going to be inexpensive, and your client's going to love you. All right, so that's an easy way to stack the values. Just think like, what freebie can I add into this offer? Another example, guys, is let's just say you're working with a lawn care like a gardening and lawn care company, right? And that's what they do, is they come and they take care of your front yard and your backyard. All right, now normally they might charge $100 a month for maintenance. Okay, so I'll just put that here. They normally charge like $100 to take care of your front yard and your backyard per month. All right, well, to make them stand out with a Facebook ad, you might convince your client, say, hey, anybody that signs on board to a year contract to have you guys clean or do their front yard and their backyard, why don't you throw in a free fertilizing service so that all their grass grows extra green, looks amazing, looks big, incredible, like, and the neighbors get jealous and stuff like that because of the front yard and the plants, everything looks amazing. All right, now that's an easy way to stack the value, because a bag of fertilizer might cost $40, all right? But all of a sudden, like, now this is this lawn care company is like the coolest company ever, because they not only like mow your grass and like cut your rose garden, but they actually like fertilize it so it grows even better than it previously was. All right, so that's only $40 in cost to your client, right? Throw in a bag of fertilizer, but it's so much value because now the homeowners don't have to go and shop for fertilizer, and they don't have to go to Home Depot and pick it up. Easy way to stack the value. And now in your Facebook ad, you can say free fertilizer and, like, you know, amazing front yard, like when you sign up to a year of service, and you don't even have to think about your garden ever again. We'll do everything, right? That's an easy way to stack the value. Now, those are just some cool examples there of what stacking the value is, guys, and how to be different than everybody else, which is how you crush Facebook ads. It's just having slightly different messaging. But again, it's pretty simple. What you can do is you can go over to Google too, and if you're wondering like what type of offer you should make, I'm just going to do, I live in Carlsbad, so I'm just going to do Carlsbad Dentist. And what's interesting about local businesses, guys, is they all have a front-end offer. They all do. It's like the orange chicken that you use to like bait people to come in. All right, and I always talk about orange chicken because when I get a piece of orange chicken, when I'm walking past like Panda Express in a mall, then I go into Panda Express and I buy the entire box of orange chicken. All right, so you want to give people a sample. But like, here's a random client I came across, Carlsbad Dental Associates. Right here on their homepage, smack on their homepage, is their foot in the door offer. $49 for an exam, digital x-rays, new patients only. All right, so this is how they rope in new patients. They're basically offering 50% off to new patients. All right, so if you're wondering what discount you should do, right, you just go shop around. Like this is a great niche as well, guys, is window installation companies. I just got quoted $26,000 to have the windows redone in our house. All right, $26,000 to have our windows replaced. These are big time gigs worth a lot of money. All right, and so this would be a great client to have, because you land this client a couple new customers, they'll love you forever, and they'll continue to pay you month over month. Now, you can see just on their homepage as we scroll down, right here it says 25th annual special pricing, $500 off like vinyl, and $200 off like when you install at least 5 windows. So all these local businesses, they know they need to have a special offer to get people interested. All right, and we're just going to use these special offers in our Facebook ads. All right, so that's the irresistible offer. If your client doesn't have a good enough irresistible offer yet, you can get creative and you can stack the value. All right, now step number 8 is it's time to create our Facebook ad campaign. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that and the nuances of creating this ad campaign. All right, so I'm going to go to the hamburger and click on Ads Manager. All right, and Ads Manager is like your dashboard. It's your home base. It's your cockpit. It's your command center. It's every other word that means awesomeness, okay? And this is going to be blank for you if you haven't run ads yet for yourself, or if you haven't run ads yet for a client. All right, but you're just going to click on the green button. It says create, because we want to create our first Facebook ad. All right, now here's where it gets really exciting, guys. This is where we really start to dig in. Now, You have all these different options of different campaigns to run. All right, now to break this down, a campaign is just your objective. Facebook even asks you at the top, what is your marketing objective? What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to reach as many people as inexpensively as you can? Are you trying to build brand awareness? Are you trying to drive traffic to your website? Engagement is like, do you just want people to engage with your ad so that it gets like, becomes kind of viral and has some social proof? You're trying to install an app for a phone, like trying to just get views on your video. There's all these different objectives. Now, when you're running your first campaigns early on, and for local businesses, guys, start with lead generation. All right, and that's what we're going to cover today. In future videos, I will go into the other ones as well. Just drop a comment. Let me know which other campaigns you want me to show you. I'm happy to do so. No worries. But to keep it simple, guys, and that's what you want to do on your first campaigns. Keep it simple, get results, land the client, get paid, have a case study. All right, we don't need to do like research the craziest strategies out there. You'll get there, but this will get you fast, cheap, dirty, awesome results that your client will love you for. So just go lead generation. What that means, lead generation, is that we don't need a landing page, which is why I recommend starting with this. We're going to collect leads directly on Facebook, which is insane. It's so badass, right? That Facebook came up with this. But we're going to collect leads directly on Facebook, and you're going to get leads much more affordably. You're going to get more of them, and you're really going to wow your client on this first time go. All right, so lead generation, I'll show you how this works. It's going to ask you to name the campaign. So if we're working with, let's go back to the lawn care company here. All right, if we're working with our client and they're our lawn care company, we need to give the campaign a name so we remember like what we're doing here. All right, so maybe we're advertising their 10th anniversary, or maybe we're advertising the fact that people are gonna get free fertilizer when they sign up to a year contract. All right, so we're gonna name this campaign 1 year free fertilizer. All right, and the reason we're naming it that is now we know all of the ads we're about to create. What we're marketing is if you sign up for a year of service, you get free fertilizer and your lawn's gonna look amazing. Okay, so now we can remember what this is, because what'll happen is you'll have more and more campaigns, guys, and one of them might be the summer special, one of them might be like the winter 90% off special. Never heard of that before, but 50% off is more realistic, right? But you'll have these different seasonality campaigns perhaps. You want to remember what you're doing, so it's important to name what you're doing. So I'm just going to push continue, and we're just going to kind of follow the flow here. All right, so the next screen that you're going to get to is this one. All right, and this is called the ad set. All right, now you don't need to remember Facebook jargon. All right, just think of this screen means targeting. All right, this is where you select your target audience. Who gets to see your Facebook ad? Who's lucky enough to be able to see your Facebook ad? This is what you're doing here. All right, so it's going to ask you to choose your Facebook page right here, and you probably will only have one. It'll be yours or your first client's. All right, but otherwise, when you end up with a lot, you'll have a lot of, this will be a drop-down menu, and you'll have a lot of options. All right, there will be a pop-up here, and Facebook will ask you to accept their terms of agreement, and you'll just click on that and say, yes, I accept. All right, but as we scroll down, now's where it gets exciting and really cool, right? This is where we pick who we're going to target, all types of cool stuff. Now, on the right-hand side, Facebook's been kind enough to give us this, the projected audience size. All right, so right now, the only targeting we have set is people in the United States. All right, and we're going to reach 220 million people. That's not what we want to do. All right, our lawn care client, they only operate in, we'll just say San Diego. All right, so the first thing we want to do is location. We only want to target, we'll type in right here, San Diego, right? San Diego, California. They only target people who live in San Diego, California. We can use this radius to say only within a 10-mile radius, or it depends how far they go out. We can use this pin drop. Maybe they do San Diego, but they also go, yeah, Poway is like a really popular area for us. We get a lot of business there. So maybe we'll drop a pin on Poway. And we also want to target people like around the Poway area. We don't want to do 10 miles because now we got overlap. But maybe if they go, yeah, within a 2-mile radius of Poway, we have like, that's where all of our customers come from, then we can switch this to 2 miles, and now we're targeting a 2-mile radius around Poway as well as the central heart of San Diego. All right, so it's pretty cool how you can do that. Now, as we do that, look what happens to our audience size. It's updating. Now we're reaching an audience of 1.9 million. All right. Now, the other thing we want to do here on locations is change this drop down. We don't want to target everyone in this location. San Diego is a very touristy city. Everybody comes here to visit. We have great weather. We're really fortunate. But we want to target people who live in this location, right? The only people who are going to be interested in lawn mowing services and gardening services are people that live here, right? And so we don't want to target the tourists that are visiting. All right, now our audience size dropped to 1.7 million. All right, so as we come down, right, we get to choose our gender and our ages. Well, we know most people that own a home, right, like they're not 18, right? It's expensive out here in California, so most people that own a home are at the very minimum age on average of like 30, but like most of them are like 35 plus. All right, so now we're gonna say 35 plus. Our audience size updated again, got smaller. This is good. We want them to only speak English because that's what our client's company operates in. It's just English. And now we can just go through the bouts of setting up our targeting. Detailed targeting right here, guys. Yeah, so detailed targeting right here, guys. This is where we can get more specific. Now, when we were using the Audience Insights tool earlier, and I was looking at that, right? It showed most people that are interested in gardening and stuff like that, they happen to have been married. All right, so I'm going to type in married. All right, and so this shows us it's a relationship status. So I'm going to click on relationship. I'm going to click on married. Now, all of a sudden, guys, our audience size dropped to 290,000 people, right? Because again, most likely, right, if you're married, then there's a better chance that you own a home statistically and stuff like that, especially if you're over the age of 35. And at that point, right now, you're in the market for needing a company to come take care of your, a lawn care service company to come through. So now, like, this is a good audience size for us to work with. It's not too small, not too big. It's going to change per city. So guys, when you're in a big city, San Diego's pretty big, these numbers are going to be bigger. If you're working in a small town somewhere like that, you're going to have to, these numbers are going to be smaller, and you might not be able to get as specific always. All right, so keep that in mind. There'll be little tweaks based on your location. But now we have a good audience size. We're going to hit people most likely that are homeowners. Facebook used to be able to target people that were homeowners. Facebook removed that as an option. This is a nice little workaround. Another great workaround is in San Diego, there's areas that are more highly densely populated as residential areas than others, just like most cities. So you can use the pin drop, and you can pin drop around highly densely populated residential areas. All right. And so we can just pin drop, like maybe we know in downtown San Diego, those are all high rises. Nobody's going to have a lawn to take care of. So we might just pin drop around the outskirts where all the communities and homes are. All right, so that's another trick. I'm not going to do that right now, but just wanted to drop that one. Okay, so now we have this all set, guys. We get to come down, and right here, because we're doing lead form ads, we're going to keep this on automatic placements. You can click on edit placements, and you can decide, like, maybe you don't want your ads on Instagram. You can remove those placements. For lead form ads as it is, I would keep it on automatic. Again, Facebook will help you with the optimization here. All right, daily budget. We get to choose how much we're spending, all right? So maybe our client says, hey, we can spend $500 a month or $300 a month. You're just going to divide that by 30 days and get your daily spend. What I recommend doing when you launch, all right, is let's just start, all right, with $5 a day, because I'm going to show you guys how to test different audiences. So in this audience, the people that are married over the age of 35, we're going to spend $5 a day. But we're also going to spend $5 a day trying a different combination of targeting to see which one does better. All right, so we're ultimately going to end up spending $10 a day. But so keep this at 5. We're going to test different audiences. That's a big part of Facebook ads. And real quickly, we'll know if married people do better or if people that have an interest in just gardening do better. And we're going to A/B test the two. All right, so we're going to leave everything else as is. And the very last step, guys, at the top, it says add set name. So we just want to remind ourselves, like, who are we targeting here? So we're going to say married, 35 plus, all genders, right? Because we did male and female. So we're kind of reminding ourselves who we're targeting. That's important because after this, we're going to set this up again, but this time we're only going to target women. And then we're going to target women who have an interest in gardening. And we're going to see which combination does better. The married multi-gender or just the women who are interested in gardening. All right, so now at the bottom we're going to push continue and we are cruising through. All right, and I'm just going to pull up my cheat sheet here, guys. So step 6, right, we researched the best targeting options. We created our irresistible offer in step 7. Step 8, we chose lead generation campaign. All right, and now it's time to use our local ad copy template to write crazy good, high converting ad copy that's going to convey a lot of value and trust. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. It's time to set up our ad. All right, so we're going to make sure the correct Facebook page is chosen. And now we get to choose what type of ad we want to run. We can do a carousel, which is a bunch of different images that rotate like a carousel. Or maybe we're just going to do a single image or a single video. Now, what I can recommend here, guys, is that you should always try video. You should always use video if you have it. All right, now, if you're running ads for a client, the client doesn't need to go produce their own video. Like, they're not going to do that for you. But here's what you can do, right? We can go over to their Facebook page and, right, go over to your client's Facebook page. On the left-hand side, click on videos, all right? And it's going to have all the videos that they've already produced that are on their Facebook page. All right, and so we can look through these videos and maybe we find a really good one that's like a customer testimonial that says, hey, I love this I love True Green. They've been doing an awesome job. Our garden looks amazing. We never have to think about it again. Or maybe they have a really good video like this that's showing like before and after of a house where the front yard looked horrible. The grass was dying. Now it looks amazing, right? Quick 16-second video clip. All right, so if we want this video, we can just click on it and horrible music. All right, so this is a great little slideshow video. They're showing how good their work is. And when we click on this video, at the top, guys, is a URL. All right, it's a URL to this video. All right, here's a cool trick. Go on over to Google, type in Facebook video downloader. And this will be in the starter guide for you. All right, so you don't need to remember this. But this first website is going to help us download a video from Facebook. All right, so we're just going to copy the URL of our client's video. And we're going to go over here. And it's asking us to paste in the video link. And then we just push download. All right, pretty simple, right? And here it says, congratulations, your video is ready. What you want to do, guys, just be careful when you download this video. These are all advertisements. They're pretty sneaky. All right, it looks like you're actually downloading your video. These are ads. You need to click right here, more options. All right, and then you're just going to click on Force Download HD, and you'll download the video to your computer in high definition. All right, and you'll be ready to go. Now you have that video that you can use in your Facebook ad. All right, really cool trick there. That will be all in the starter guide for you. All right, so when we're over here, now we have a video we can use, right? We didn't have to spend any time putting it together. So now what we're going to do is over here is where we can choose. Either we can upload an image to use in this campaign, or we can do video. So if we're going to do video, I would click on the video and I would upload it from my computer. All right. In this example, let's pretend our client didn't have any good videos. All right, we're just going to click on image. All right, and then what I'm going to do is upload an image. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and upload one. I have one right here. All right, so let's see, we're going to upload an image. This is going to be the image in our Facebook ad. All right, so what's cool is as we're building this Facebook ad, here's the preview of what it looks like. So far, it only has the image, okay? But we get to see what it looks like. Now, the reason I uploaded this video, guys, or this image in particular, is because these types of images crush it, all right? Trust me, they crush it. It's a before and after. All right, here's how horrible the lawn looked before. Here's how it looked after our company came through, right? And that's what you want to do, is you want to show people like the value of your service. Now, I will say with a stipulation, guys, you cannot do before and after photos in the weight loss industry, okay? You can't show somebody very big and then very skinny. You can't do it. Facebook will shut you down quickly. So careful in the weight loss industry. Facebook's really, really sensitive about that. You can do before and after photos for like somebody's front lawn or their windows, if it's a window installation company, things of that nature. Nail salon, before and after, ugly nails, incredible sparkling nails, whatever you want to do, right? But so just don't do it in the weight loss industry. But people love that. It really like strikes a chord to them, like, wow, I can have my home value of my house go up significantly if I just hire this company for $100 a month. All right. Now, right here, guys, is text. This is where we're going to add in our actual text. This is the text in the ad. All right, this is where a lot of new advertisers fail. They don't know what to say. Most of them say this: get 35% off landscaping services. Order today, hurry. That's normally what new advertisers do, is they write like 1 or 2 sentences, and it's not a pitch, right? Think about it like this, guys. When I'm on Facebook, if this ad pops up for gardening or for lawn care services, then I have a lot of questions, like, who is this company? How long have they been in business? Are they accredited? What kind of reviews do they have on Yelp? How much do they charge? Are there going to be upsell charges? How frequently do they come to my house? How long have they been in business? How many other customers do they serve? Will they give me a discount if I also refer my neighbor, right? I have a million questions before I would ever click on this ad. And I don't know if these guys are sketchy or what they do. Like, are they going to rob my house when I'm at work while mowing my lawn? I don't know, right? So there's all these questions you're going to have. So, guys, follow the local ad copy template provided to you. This is something I'm going to provide to you for free. It's included in our starter guide, all right? But I'm just going to copy this ad copy template, okay? And in our Facebook ad, I'm going to type this in here because there's a lot of things you need to do in your Facebook ad. I'll break down why this ad copy works so well. So let me see. I'm just going to add a couple spaces in here. And okay. So that looks all formatted nicely and stuff. But save time. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's a lot of ad copy. All right, but you need a lot of ad copy to drive home your point. All right, so here's what the ad copy says. Attention, Carlsbad. All right, now, if we were targeting people just that lived in Carlsbad, we would keep that. But remember, maybe we're just targeting people in Poway. So we'll say attention, Poway. This would be whatever city. You're going to let people know when they're scrolling. If they live in that area, this is for them. It says, own a dog, maybe kids. So I always like starting out our ad copy with a question. The reason is psychologically people have to answer a question when they're asked it. For example, what color is an elephant? All right, or what color is an orange? All right, you instantly thought of those answers. Your brain has to process a question. It's a weird thing about humans. Now, same thing works with ad copy though. Let's drop a question early on. It's gonna make them stop and start engaging with our ad. They're gonna build curiosity. All right, so attention, Poway, own a dog, maybe kids. And this example, guys, this is for a carpet cleaner, all right? But you would switch this out for whatever business you're working with. All right, so we said, if this was for a carpet cleaner, attention, Poway, own a dog, maybe kids. Carpets R Us is offering a 50% off cleaning to 30 local residents. It's our biggest promotion of the year. We've served over 1,200 homeowners in the area. All right, see how I'm building trust here? You can trust this carpet cleaning company. 1,200 of your neighbors do. Right, that's what we want to do, build trust here. And it says many of our customers have dogs and young children. So in this example, we were targeting people that had dogs and children, right? And this is really connecting with them now. All right, so why are we offering this big discount? And it kind of goes into the spiel of why we're offering the discount. Later down here, we also say we have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. All right, we're located at this address, so we are local. All right, this is like, we're trusted, we're local, we're right here in your neighborhood. And then we tell people how to redeem it, right? We want to, like, people sometimes don't understand what they're supposed to do to get the offer. So we want to let them know, hey, if you want this offer, like, here's what you do. You're just going to click on this ad and enter in your information, and then you're going to give us a call, and we'll schedule like a visit to your home to give you a quote. All right, so let people know what happens next so they understand the process here. All right, so you would just tweak this, guys. This is all set up to build authority, trust, ask questions. There's some psychological things in here that's going to make your ads convert really, really well for you. All right, so if we were doing this for the lawn care company, we wouldn't say own a dog, maybe your kids. We'd say attention Poway. We could say, like, is your grass dying outside? Grass dying in the front yard? A better one would be like attention Poway, like, would your the value of your home increase if your front yard looked like this, right? And that people are gonna, because that's what we would want to do in this angle for a lawn care company, is we'd want to break down to them, hey, you can increase the market value of your house simply by improving the exterior of your house, right? So that's what we might say the first question might be, attention Poway, would your home value increase with a front yard looking like this? All right, and so then we can start talking about, hey, we're offering a discount, or hey, we also offer, right, free the free stuff that makes your grass grow really good when you sign up with us. We'd start breaking this down. Very easy to tweak, guys. Again, it'll be in the starter guide for you, and so you're just gonna switch this out. You'd switch out the details, right? Like if your client has 4.5 star rating on Yelp, you know how to do this. You're gonna switch out their details, but this ad copy will serve you really well. We've used it across, like, I think 50 or 60 different niches, and we always just tweak it and it crushes it. Okay. So that's what now we have our ad copy done, which is normally a huge struggle for new advertisers, but we got you covered. All right, so let's go to the headline. Now the headline is some of the most important text there is. It's the bold text that's going to appear underneath your video and or your image here. So normally what a good thing to do is you want to write a benefit-driven headline, or you want to write the details of your discounted offer. So here's an example of what we might want to say for headlines, and we would test a couple, but one we would say is like, take back Saturday, increase home value with XYZ Lawn Co. All right, and in other words, guys, this is benefit driven, right? Because guess what somebody normally spends their weekend doing if you're an adult and you own a home? You take care of your front yard and your backyard, right? And what an interesting concept. Oh my gosh, I can have my weekend back if I hire these guys to do it for me. Oh my gosh, my home value will increase, right? All the benefits of this service, right? It's not just like your grass is going to look good. Like, what does that really mean? Home value goes up, get your weekend back. So benefit driven headline. Now people are like, yeah, I want to watch football. I want to watch college football on Saturdays. I can get my Saturday back. Like, wife's not going to yell at me to do the lawn. These types of things, right? Value driven. You can also try another version that would be really good, is whatever your discounted offer is. So like, it can be 25% off lawn care services this week only, right? A little bit of scarcity in there, right? So people know I need to redeem this right now. But that one's different, right? This one's very different. You would want to test to see which headline does better. The headline is something worth testing, guys, because people read this. I personally like the other one better, the benefit-driven headline. If I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see 25% off, I'm like, why do I really need 25% off lawn care? If I see take back Saturday, improve home value, I'm like, I'm calling these guys right now. That's a really good point. All right, so that's benefit-driven headline. That's how that works. And then what we can do is we're just going to scroll down a couple other things, guys. Make sure your Facebook pixel is turned on. That means tracking is good to go. And as we scroll down, now we're going to set up our lead form ad. And this is basically our funnel. All right, and this is why we love lead form ads, guys. We're going to capture leads directly on Facebook. We don't even need a landing page and expensive software and stuff like that. We can capture leads right on Facebook. It's really cool. So we're going to click on new form because we need to create a new capture form. And it's going to ask us to title it. So we're going to say Lawn Care Co. or whatever your client's name is. All right, and then the first thing it's going to ask you is the form type. You're going to leave that on more volume. Then it's going to ask you for your intro. All right, and this is where people mess up lead form ads, guys. They don't do this correctly. We want congruency between our ad and our lead form. And the lead form is where people are going to put in their info. All right, it's like a mini landing page on Facebook. Okay, so our headline, we want our headline text to match the headline text of our ad. So there's congruency, right? So we would say, take back Saturday, increase home value. And then we might say like, this week only. All right. So we want it to be basically the same as the headline in our ad so that people are like, okay, it's the same offer happening. All right. Now it's going to give you the option to use the image from your ad or to upload an image. All right. Always use the same image from your ad. All right. They just clicked on this image because they were impressed with the before and after. Don't all of a sudden show them a photo of a lawnmower because that's not the same. That's not benefit driven like the before and after photo. Just use this exact same photo so there's congruency. And then the paragraph. This is where people mess up as well, as they leave this blank. In this paragraph, it's your opportunity to build trust. At this point, people have seen your Facebook ad. They read your ad copy. They were blown away. Now they know the value of this service and they're wanting this service. All right, we just got to make sure they are confident about their decision. So in this section here, the paragraph is where we're going to lay out all of the reasons somebody should trust our client or trust this lawn care company. All right, so we're going to say here, 25 years in business, right? Wow, if they've been going a long time, they must be good. Serviced, if I can spell, serviced 2,344 homes in San Diego. Wow, now we can really trust them. 2,000 other San Diegans trust them as well. What else? 5-star rating on Home Advisor. Wow, everybody's rating them good. We can say licensed and accredited. Okay, wow, we know like they're paying their taxes and like, you know, this is good. They're official business. List all the good things about them, right? So now when somebody clicks on the ad and they see this, they go, wow, yes, I want to take back Saturday. I want to increase my home value. Wow, I can trust these guys. They've been in business forever. They have all these customers. They have perfect star rating. They're licensed and accredited, right? So that's what you want to say. And we would just add it on top of this, like about Lawn Care Co. So people know who the name of the business is that they're contacting. So about Lawn Care Co. and all the good stuff about them. All right, and then we're going to scroll to the next section. It's called questions. All right, so what questions do we want to ask our client? What lead info do we want to grab from our client? The default that Facebook provides is this: sign up by providing your info below. That's not going to work here because people are going to be like, what am I signing up to? Am I instantly committing to paying these guys? Or like, what do you mean sign up? That doesn't work here. What we want to say is enter your info for a free quote, right? Get a free lawn care quote, or enter your info to redeem for your coupon voucher, right? Because that's what we were offering, is 25% off and fertilizer for a year, right? So enter your info for your coupon voucher. Now people are like, I get it. I'm not committing to like paying these guys. I'm just entering some info so I can get the coupon. Now, the info we want to collect, the default that Facebook has is email and full name. We need to click on show more options, and the only one you want to add, guys, is phone number. All right, just phone number. Now we're collecting email, name, and phone number. The reason is that Facebook automatically knows all that information about your audience. All right, because when you log into your Facebook account, they have your name, they have your email, and they make you sign up with your cell phone too. So what happens is this info is going to auto-populate by Facebook. All right, and this is why lead form ads are crushing it. They're so easy and they're so much fun, is when somebody clicks on your ad, this is going to pop up. They won't even have to type in their answers. Their email, name, and phone number is going to be automatically there. All they're going to have to do is push the blue button that says submit. All right, in other words, guys, you're 2 clicks away from collecting a lead on Facebook. First click, somebody clicks on your ad. Second click, somebody submits their info to you, and they've just given you their lead, and boom, you just collected a lead for yourself or for a client. Guys, this is how we have over this is why we have over 100 result-based reviews of people making anywhere from $5,000 to over $100,000 a month doing this for local businesses, is because this is just one of many strategies, and it crushes it, right? It's really, really cool. So as we scroll down, you're gonna have to fill in a few other sections like privacy policy. All right, and you will have to link to a privacy policy. So like on every local business website, they're gonna have like a contact or us page or like information about them normally, and you're just gonna want to link like to the contact page or to the info page. If maybe build them a privacy policy page, but we would just link over to like this page for if this was our client. So we're just gonna put that in there, and we're gonna say this is our contact info, right? And we just want people to know this is how you can like contact us. So that's important to have in there. And then the last step, guys, is the thank you screen. All right, so once somebody goes, yes, I'm interested in the lawn care service, here's my name, email, phone number, like, get me my voucher, I want this. They're gonna reach this screen, and this screen this is the default, and the default is really sad and pathetic. It says, thanks, you're all set. All right, so what does that mean, really? Like, okay, I just gave you all my info. I want you to come take care of my lawn. What do you mean I'm all set? Are you gonna show up on Saturday, or what happens next? We need to customize this so that people know what's the next step. So instead of saying thanks, you're all set, we're gonna say wait. Call us to redeem your 25% off discount, first come, first serve. We actually ran out of space there, so we can't say first come, first serve, but we're gonna say wait, call us to redeem your 25% off discount. Click. Oh, yeah, that's all we're gonna say. That's all we can fit in there. All right, our text got cut off. So wait, call us to redeem your 25% off discount. In this section, the description, we're gonna say first come, first serve, and we're gonna say click the blue button to call us now. So one of the things we always like to do in our campaigns, guys, especially as we get into more advanced campaigns, is we like to spell everything out for people, like treat them like a 5-year-old, because some of this technology is new, and they're not gonna, you really want to make it easy for them to understand the process of like what is happening. So we even will say things like click the blue button, like just so they really get it, because if they get confused at any point, you lose them as a lead, right? They were confused. They don't know how to get in contact with you. They don't know what happens next. They forget who you are. Make it very easy. Click the blue button to call us. So what we're gonna do, right here it says button type. All right, we have all these options. We can send people to our client's website now. All right, the best option though is if we use the drop down is call business. All right, and then we can enter in our client's phone number here, like maybe that's our client's phone number, and the button text is what's gonna show up on the blue. So we're gonna say call us now. So people know when they click that, they're going to place a phone call. How cool is this now, guys? We just grabbed a lead for our client. Our client loves us. This is amazing. And now, right, our client doesn't even have to, they always should be following up with their leads. That's important. But what we really want to do is get our leads to call our clients. Your client nothing makes your client happier than when people are calling them and saying, hey, I just saw your Facebook ad. I want 25% off. Like, I want my home value to increase. I want Saturday football back, right? That's what your client wants. So now people can click the call right from their mobile phone. They can just tap that blue button and it's going to place a phone call to your client. All right. Really powerful stuff, guys. Really, really cool stuff. I think you're starting to see now, like, this is cool. It's not as tricky as it needs to be. It's really fun. So now that this is set up, you're just going to push save. All right. And then finish. All right, and so now our lead form is completely set up, and now we're ready to like capture leads on Facebook. So perfect, we know what our Facebook ad looks like. We're all good to go. We have our lead form set up and optimized for conversions. We went through all the process of how to do that. So now we're really starting to cruise here, guys. It's getting fun. So that was step 8 in the starter guide. Let's go through step 9. Step 9, create 6 different Facebook ads under your one lead generation campaign. You'll now be testing to see which ad performs the best and have a higher chance of success. Okay, so what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to create more of these ads. All right, and the reason we're going to do that, right, is it's like throwing darts. If this was our only Facebook ad, like this was the one and only Facebook ad, it's hit or miss. Maybe this image is good. Maybe the headline, maybe the other version of the headline was better. We don't know. But it's like playing darts, guys. The more darts you throw at the board, the more likely you are to hit a bullseye. All right, and it doesn't mean you'll spend more money. It just means you're throwing more darts. Okay, so if we're spending $5 a day, if this is our only ad, Facebook's going to give this one ad all $5. If we create 5 ads, Facebook's going to say, okay, each ad gets $1. All right, and it'll become really obvious which ads are doing better. All right, and that's what we want to do, is we're just testing. Again, to reiterate, it doesn't mean you're spending more money. It just means we're throwing more darts. And that way, we're going to use a different image in the second ad we create. And then the third ad we create, we're going to actually use that video that we pulled from their Facebook page. Maybe the video is going to really drive home the point. We're going to test the different ads. All right, so to do that, let me pull up. I'm going to pull up a different account really quick to show you faster how to do that. Okay, so again, guys, yeah, before I show you how to create a second ad and do some testing, you're just going to push confirm, and that's going to launch this first Facebook ad. Okay, so once your first Facebook ad is launched, you can just go click on the hamburger and then click on Ads Manager. All right, and it's going to take you back to the main screen. You're going to see your campaigns. You'll have that first campaign here, and you can click through to it, and then you can click through. Right now, you're starting to see how this works. Campaign, ad sets, which is our targeting, and the ads. Now, right now, I have 5 ads running because I'm testing which ads are doing better. You would have this first ad with the photo of the before and after lawn. All right, so on here, right, I can click on, I can hover over that first ad you have. All right, and you're just going to click duplicate. All right, and you're going to click again, just duplicate. All right, so very, very simple. And Facebook is auto-duplicating our ad for us. Like the image is going to be the same, the ad copy is going to be the same, everything's going to be the exact same. So like here's an ad that I'm running, and everything's the exact same as it before. The only thing you're going to do is you're going to scroll down, and right here, right under video or image, I can click on image, and now I want to use like a different image. So I'm going to push select image, and I'm just going to use, let's see what other images I have in here. But it's going to pull up all the images that I have available to me. And so I'm going to use this image, and I click continue. Now I have it. Now I can test this different image, me and my fiance. Let's see if this image does better. The other option, right, is you can upload an image. So I can click on change image, and I can upload right here. And now I'm going to upload a image of, like, I don't want to do the before and after of the lawn. Maybe it would be a different image that I have saved. Maybe it's of, let's see if I actually have a lawn care photo of sorts in here. I don't. You can just use a completely different image. It'll be this one. All right. But this would be a different image that you would use in your campaign. It might be of a different house, showing the before and after of a different house. It might just be the after of the house looking amazing. Who knows what it'd be? It might be a video of the company actually mowing the lawn and doing the work and stuff like that. It might be, you don't know, you want to try all the different images. So we're just going to try this second image, and then you're going to push publish. And that's it, guys. It's as simple as like those few clicks. And when I push publish, Facebook's going to launch this new ad. And now all of a sudden we have 2 ads going. Okay. So we're going to have 2 ads running, guys. At this point, we're going to want to do that process, the duplication process, until you have 6 ads. All right, for whatever reason, that seems to be the magic number for local businesses, but you want to test at least 6 ads. And now you just threw 6, you're throwing 6 darts at the dartboard. You're more likely to have one of them hit. All right, so that's kind of a cool trick there. I'm just going to say discard on this because I don't want to actually do that. But let me show you, let's see. So now let's go to our cheat. You know, we always just go back to our starter guide, guys, when we need to know what happens next. So, all right, we just created 6 different ads. And so now we have 6 darts flying at the dartboard, and one of them is going to hit. Step 10, now we want to duplicate our ad set. We want to duplicate our targeting and test a secondary audience. So we want to have 2 audiences, each with 6 ads. All right, so if you remember, guys, when we were launching this, right, I'm just going to go back. Let's see. Let me click on this guy. I'm going to go back. So when we were launching this first ad for this lawn care company, our targeting was married, and we were doing both genders, right? Married in both genders. Okay, so that's what we were launching. All right, what we want to do is we want to launch a new, let me scoot this guy over. We want to launch a new audience, all right? Because maybe the people that are interested in lawn care services aren't married. Maybe instead they're just interested in, right, like gardening. All right, now most likely they're not interested in gardening because that implies they like doing the gardening themselves. But we're just giving you a quick example of testing a different audience. Or another one might be is that instead of them being married, maybe they are married, but we're just going after women. All right, maybe it's the women who really care about how the front of the house looks, right? So we could test this other audience. Now, when you're inside your Ads Manager account, you're just going to go to Ad Set, all right? So Ad Set, right? When we click on ads, these are our Facebook ads. You'll have 6 of them now. You click on Ad Set, you're going to have this, and this is just going to say married men and women, right? That's the first audience you were testing. We want to test a second audience though. So right underneath this, and we're at the Ad Set level, this is the targeting level, we're going to push duplicate. All right, and now this is really cool. Now we're duplicating at the ad set level, which means we actually just duplicated all 6 of our original ads. But this time, we want to do different targeting, right? And so this time we're going to target just women, right? Just women who are married to see if that's better. Or we might target people that live maybe not in Poway, but maybe they live in Encinitas or in Del Mar. So we're going to change our geo-targeting on the map to hit people that live in other parts of the city. But we're going to try what we think is the second best, closest audience. All right, because the more testing you do, guys, the faster you'll get results. So you always want to launch a campaign and test heavy. And then what we'll do is we'll scale back what's not working. Okay, so that is step number 10, is we're going to duplicate that audience, and now we're going to try different parts of town and different interests. All right, and we're going to do that. It's actually good to do that several times, guys. Ultimately, you should be testing like 3 audiences for a local business. Now, I want to show you, and I want to get into lookalike audiences, guys. So one of the audiences that we can target is a lookalike audience, right? And as a reminder, that means Facebook is going to find us people that are most likely to want home gardening services. All right, so to do that, to create a lookalike audience, guys, we're going to go into Ads Manager. All right, and just remember, guys, you can pause this and rewatch it and all that cool stuff. And go into Ads Manager. When in doubt, remember, go to the hamburger. And we're going to click right here under Audiences. All right, and so what we want to do, remember, is that our client gave us a list, an email list of all of their customers, of all the people who are paying them to have their front yard and backyard maintained. All right, so when we're in Audiences, this will be blank for you, but you just want to click on Create Audience, and you're going to click on Custom Audience. So we're going to create a custom audience of our client's customers. All right, so the very top one says customer file. That's what we want to do. We want to create an audience of of all the people who have purchased lawn care services. All right, so you click on that, and then it says right here, add customers from your own file or copy and paste. So we're going to click on that one. And all we're going to do here, guys, is upload a CSV file. So this is just going to be a regular like Excel document. It's going to have in the first row, it's going to have the email addresses of all the customers. In another row, it should have their first name and their last name. If it does have a cell phone in a fifth column, that's amazing. All right, but it has to just be in a CSV format. And you're just going to click on upload. All right, and then we would name this Lawn Care Co. Customers. All right, we need to always give it a smart name. So now we know that this audience, all right, is of all the customers of our client. All right, so that's pretty cool. All right, and you would just click next, and Facebook's going to go find all of those lawn care customers for you. All right, it's going to go find the current ones. All right, now we don't want to target the current ones because they're already paying us. We want to target the lookalikes of the current lawn care customers. So we're going to click on Create Audience, and we're going to say we want to create a lookalike audience. That's the next step. So here we're going to choose the source. So the source, when you click on source, you're just going to choose the source that says Lawn Care Co. Customers. All right, the source just means, all right, Facebook's going, hey, we can go find you more customers, but who do you want us to base that info on? And we're saying, hey, we want you to find us more customers based on what these lawn care customers are. So we're going to choose our lawn care customers audience. It will be here for you. All right, the location you're going to choose, that just is always country based. So if you're in the United Kingdom or wherever you are, this works in all countries. You're going to choose your country. And the audience size, the bigger this gets, the less accurate it gets normally until you get in advanced campaigns. For local businesses, just keep it 0 to 1. All right. And then you'll push Create Audience. All right, and that's it. You just created your first lookalike audience. Congratulations, right? You have a lookalike audience now. What's really important is you actually have 2 audiences. You have a lookalike audience, 1, and then you have your audience of current customers, current lawn care customers. All right, now that's important, guys, because right, we want to come duplicate our targeting. Right, we're going to click duplicate, and instead of hitting like people that are married, right, we're targeting people that were married between the ages of 35 and up. Now we want to target our lookalike audience. All right, so let me show you how to do that. All right, so I'm going to go into this lawn care example one. But what you would do, guys, is right here where all this info is, I'm just going to move this stuff for you, is under custom audiences, like when you're choosing your targeting, you want to include, all right, so you're just going to click in this box, and Facebook's going to give you an option of lookalike audience or a custom audience. You're just going to choose lookalike, all right, and you'll only have one at this point. You're going to have a lookalike audience of everybody who's likely to purchase lawn care services. So you're just going to choose that lookalike audience. All right. And now, right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to remove everything else. You're just going to let Facebook go find these people for you. All right. I would keep the age range intact, right? Because we always know people are going to be over 35. That are going to be interested in the service most likely so they can afford a home. So keep the age range, but now Facebook's going to go and it's going to use its algorithm to find people likely to want lawn care services. All right, so that's what we're going to do. The other thing we're going to do is use this feature here. It's called the exclude feature. All right, so we want to exclude, all right, our current customers. All right, so when in here, you're going to have an audience option that's going to say Lawn Care Co. Customers. We want to exclude our customers, right? Think about it. When we're running a promotional advertisement, we don't want to piss off the current customers. Like if they all of a sudden see like lawn care services for 50% off and they're paying full price, they would be mad. So we don't want to do that, guys. What we want to do is we want to exclude them. So now they won't see this Facebook ad. And instead, we're just going to show this Facebook ad to everyone else, right? That's really cool. All right, and again, we don't want to waste ad dollars marketing to our current customers. They're already customers, right? So make sure you use this exclude feature here, guys, and exclude your client's customer list. That's why it's really important to get their customer list at the very beginning, which we spoke about. All right, so now we're getting crazy, guys. Now we're starting to get into some cool stuff, right? So that was step 11, right? And we added our customers to the exclusion list. All right. Now we're just gonna let our Facebook ads run for about 3 or 4 days. Okay. What we have at this point, we have 3 different audiences. All right. We have people that are married, people that are like gardening, and the third audience is our lookalike audience. We're gonna see which of those audiences does better. Inside those 3 audiences, we have 6 ads for each audience. So right now we have 18 ads out on Facebook. All right. And we're spending $15 a day because we put $5 into each audience, and we have 3 audiences. Okay. So what we're going to do is let that run for 3 or 4 days, and all of a sudden we're going to have all this cool data. All right. And so let's take a look at what happens when you have cool data. So I'm just going to hop back in. I'm going to, let me close that. And, I didn't want that to launch. I'm just going to delete. So now what we're going to do, guys, is if we go into our campaigns, and let me just show you a particular campaign. Okay, so here's a particular campaign and an example, guys, directly from my ad account, because I can't show off client accounts on YouTube. But I can show them off elsewhere and so forth. I just don't want to, not on YouTube. All right, but anyways, guys, this is happy to show this off, right? This is what was going to happen after a couple days, is you're going to have data. So I can go like this, and I can see, right, all these different ads I'm testing, all right, and some of them are working and some of them aren't. But it becomes very apparent when we start looking at the results. This top image, for whatever reason, it really resonated with people. All right, so it's gotten 88 leads, and each lead is $3.12. All right, this second image got 1 lead, but that 1 lead was $20. All right, so it's not doing nearly as good, right? So if this is the scenario, I'm going to turn this one off, right? I'm just going to click on the left right there, and I'm turning that ad off. I'm telling Facebook, this ad's no good. Like, we don't want to waste money there when this other ad is getting leads for $3. We don't want to spend $20 a lead if we can get them for $3, right? And so that's what you want to do at this step, guys, is you want to go through, and it'll be really obvious. You'll see these numbers here, and you'll see which ads are getting leads the cheapest, and then you're going to kill off the losers, right? The same thing will happen at your audience level. Remember, you have 3 audiences. We're targeting people who are married, people who like gardening, and we're testing a lookalike audience. So we have 3 audiences. You might realize that all of your leads are coming from the lookalike audience, or you're getting more leads. If that's the case, you're going to flip off people who are married and people who like gardening. Just leave the lookalike audience on, right? That's doing the best for you. So we're just trimming the fat here, guys. And this is why Facebook ads are so much fun, is because there's so much data, and it's right in front of you, and you can just chop, right? And you're just testing. We're testing different images, different audiences, different ad copy, see what resonates with people, how creative can we get, and then that's it. We're just flipping off the losers, and now we have like the best performing ads that are getting us leads at that best price, right? So that's step 12. Now I want to show you too, this is the breakdown tab right up here. All right, most people don't know this exists, especially new advertisers, but you can use this tab and click on by delivery, and we can break down the results of our ad by gender, by location, by country, by platform. Platform is like, are they converting on Instagram, or are they converting on Facebook? Like, where are they actually like converting? So it's pretty interesting. If I do if I do placement and device, we're gonna get all this interesting data. So we can see 49 leads have come from Facebook on desktop, okay? And the cost of those leads is $2.20. All right, so if I want this campaign to get better, I would only target people on Facebook and on desktop, right? I wouldn't target people on their mobile phone. I'm seeing that this is working really good on desktop. I got 9 leads down here that came from an Android smartphone. All right, but the cost is $386. It's more expensive. So I'm better off if I just target on desktop, right? I'm getting more leads at a cheaper price on desktop. All right, that's what's so cool about this, guys, is the breakdown tab. It's gonna give you all this different additional information, right? And that's crucial, because when you're targeting men and women, right, that are married, we don't know if is it the wives that are calling the lawn care company, or is it the husbands, right? It's important for us to know that data. If it's only the wives that are calling the lawn care company, then we would never target men, right? We'll shut off targeting to men, and now our ads are going to get more effective, and we're going to get leads cheaper, right? So we're just going to get rid of everything that's not working, and that you do through the breakdown tab there, guys. It's really pretty crazy, pretty awesome. So that was step 12. We're going to use the breakdown tab, analyze our results, and then tweak our campaign to get even better. And then step 13, guys, is now that we have our best performing ad, let's give it a little viral touch, right? It keeps getting better. Let's make it let's make it go even crazier. I can't even talk. I'm so excited about it. So let me show you how to do this, guys. You're going to go find your best performing ad. All right. And I'm going to find one. I'm just going to find an ad here. And then you're going to click on edit under the ad. Close. And then what you can do right here in the top right corner is this little bubble, guys. And you can click on that. And you can send a notification to Facebook. And if the ad's live, you'll actually be able to it'll say share link post on Facebook, or share with Facebook comments. But you can do this, and you can create an actual URL of your ad. So let me show you guys what this exactly looks like here with a campaign that's live. Okay, so this is what this looks like, guys. We're just going into we clicked on our ad that's doing the best. All right, and then we're gonna click right here. There's this little square. All right, and we're gonna click on the square, and we're gonna say Facebook post with comments. That's what we're gonna choose. Facebook post with comments. This is a really cool trick, and it's gonna open up. It's gonna open up the URL of our ad. All right, this is a link directly to this Facebook ad. All right, so we can see it right here. Now look at all the comments on this, guys. 101 comments on this post for a local business. 14 shares. 136 people liked or reacted to this post. All right, there's so much going on, all this social interaction. That's really important to Facebook ads. When people see social interaction, they want to jump on board too. And then it actually drives the cost per lead down. Facebook rewards you the more people that comment on your ads. So we can use this trick, and it's actually funny. I can see written by Dino Gomez up here. But we can grab this URL right here, guys, and now we have a million options. We can take this URL, right? And if this is our best performing ad for the lawn care company, we can take this URL and we can send it to a few friends and family and say, hey, what do you think of this deal? Do you mind leaving a comment on this Facebook post, right? We can send it to your fiance, your husband, your wife, your daughter, your son, all these people, right? You can send it to some friends and family and try and get 3 to 5 comments on it, right? Just ask your friends and family, hey, can you leave a positive comment on this post? All right, what's going to happen is you're going to start to build the viral effect. All right, once you have a few comments on a post, people are more likely to trust it, right? And so now other people are going to start commenting as well. And especially if the first few comments are positive, then everybody else is going to be like, hey, this lawn care company must be good because Alan said that he wanted the service and Jane said she wanted the service. I should probably want the service too. All right, so that's what you want to do, is you want to kind of give this a little bit of a bump to get the ball rolling. So pass your best performing Facebook ad to a few friends and family, have them comment on it, and now you can start to slowly build the social proof of that ad, and it'll really start to take off and snowball. All right, so that's a really killer trick, guys, to make your ad begin to have a positive viral effect to it without spending any money on ads. So that's step 13. And that, guys, right there is how to crush it with Facebook ads for local businesses, guys. And I'm sure like the more you practice this, the faster you'll set up campaigns. We set up campaigns in like 2 hours. It takes us 2 hours to set up a campaign for a local business. And it takes us like 2 or 3 hours a month to manage a campaign for a local business. And guys, we have so many reviews of people making serious money with some of these strategies here. It just goes on and on and on. You guys can check those out if you want. But I want to make sure you guys get the cheat sheet, right? I want to make sure you guys get this cheat sheet so that you guys can begin going out there and just crushing it yourself. So beneath this video, again, guys, is a link to the cheat sheet. And then I want to finish with one last question, which is, what video training do you guys want me to do next? All right, so drop a comment below. If you guys want me to tackle a specific niche for a local business, maybe it's a product or service, maybe for your own agency. We do a lot of B2B lead gen. We actually do a lot of Facebook ads for really large agencies, and we're responsible for all of their client leads. So just let us know what types of campaigns you want to see. We've done campaigns for Timex and national brands, but let us know what you want to see, guys. I have no idea where you're at, and really helps me to understand like what types of training you want me to cover. So drop the niche you want us to cover below. If you want to learn about retargeting ads, or more going into Business Manager, or specific advanced strategies around video marketing. If you want to learn more about funnels, because we have over 80 different funnels for almost every single niche out there. Our agency has been doing this that long. So if you guys want to learn about that, leave us a comment below. But I hope this training was helpful, guys. The cheat sheet, there'll be a link to it beneath this, the starter guide, I should say, the Facebook ad starter guide. There'll be a link to it beneath this video. Regardless, guys, watch this video again and slow it down if you need to, rewatch parts. But if you go out there and follow these steps and are working with a local business, you will get leads and you will get better at this and you will start crushing it. It's pretty awesome. So I hope this was helpful, guys. This has been Dino Gomez. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and we'll see you guys in the next video.